it going? It's me, Betty Jean. I am so excited. It is time for my Roundup review video. This is where I chat about all of the products that I tested in the previous month, the month of November in this case. I have quite the pile here, and I'm excited to dive into it. As always, in case you are new to the series from me, this is never a way for me to be braggy or anything like that. I'm very grateful for anything that I receive in PR or anything that I'm able to buy for myself. This is just a way for me to be transparent on what I have tried lately and give you my full thoughts on everything. Before we hop into the video itself, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my channel by the time this video goes up. It's from my recent reading wrap-up, Get Ready With Me. And yeah, without further ado, I think we should just hop in. We have a large pile, so let's just dive in. I think we're gonna be here for a bit. First up is the Oden's Eye holiday launch. This technically arrived to me at the end of October, but it didn't like get revealed or launch or anything until November, so I couldn't talk about it in October, so I'm talking about it now. Here's a little mirror in the collection, just kind of like a cutie little guy to match the palettes. And then of course we have the two holiday palettes. They've launched two holiday palettes the last couple years. This is their third year in a row. This first one is the Rosy Jingle, very much like kind of pastel-y, pinky sort of Christmas vibes. I actually feel like, I've said this a couple times already, but I feel like this matches a lot of the Christmas decor that's really trendy right now, so I feel like it kind of captures that really nicely. And of course we have the Silvery Bliss. This one is more of like a play on like that traditional red, but playing with a lot of like silvery and taupey tones. It's giving like cozy cabin, drinking a hot chocolate. I think this is so, so pretty. I love Oden's Eye's formulas. I always get excited for their palettes. I think they come out with really cool themes. I love the way the mattes blend out and the shimmers are just so pretty, and these palettes are no exception. And by the way, I have videos with pretty much every single thing I'm gonna talk about today, so you can just search my channel. You can search like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all that good stuff if you wanna see some inspo. And I will also have everything I talk about today linked down below, as well as any discount codes if I have any. Moving on, Menagerie sent me a couple new toppers. Every so often the brand commissions me to like do lip swatch pictures where I'll take one of their liquid lipsticks and then top one of their Moonlit Metal toppers over top, and then they can have the pictures. That's how it works. But I did not have these shades, so she sent these my way so I could use for that reason. But I'm also just so excited to have these in my collection because I love the Moonlit Metal toppers. I think they're so pretty. I have the shades Serpent and Venom, just like really pretty, shifty green and gold, very holiday. I think these are so, so pretty. You can use these on your eyes. You can use them on your lips. You can pretty much use these however you want. I've used these with like a brush and done like a wing liner with them. I think these are so versatile and so, so beautiful. The brand Vacation sent over their Classic Whip sunscreen. This is SPF 30. This is so nice actually. When I first saw like videos of this, I thought it was so gimmicky because it literally looks like whipped cream when you squirt it out. I don't want to do it right now because I don't have a towel near me and a lot comes out. It actually works really, really nicely. I love the way it feels on the skin when you melt it in. Like it's a little alarming at first because you just have like this big puff of like whipped cream looking product on your skin. But when you blend it out, it is so soft, so nourishing and moisturizing. I also feel like this preps for makeup really, really nicely. So is it a gimmick? Sure. But I feel like it's also actually really good. So I'm very happy about this. This one I was very surprised by. Nomad Cosmetics came out with their holiday palette. I believe this is their last launch for the year. This is the Polar Express palette. It's so cute. It's cozy and wintry, kind of a like half neutrals, half colorful sort of vibe. We have like those toasty warm tones and the pops of silvery white, but we also have those really pretty blues, the warmth with the gold and the red tones. I think this is very cozy, very cutesy. I love a very themed palette, and this one does capture that. I'm not like obsessed with this color story in the sense that it's like mostly just the colorful shades that I'm drawn to, but I do love that it captures that theme really well and really stuck to it. I also just love Nomad's formulas. The mattes are so blendable and buildable, and the shimmers are so pretty. Specifically in here, they're just so metallic and reflective on the lids. They are gorgeous. Dede Signature sent over their revamped Jingle Bell Ruby and Classic Autumn palettes. These are palettes they launched, I believe, a year ago, but they recently revamped these with their newer, better formulas, the better mattes, the better shimmers, all that jazz, and they sent these over my way. I did not own them originally, so I'm so happy to have them now. The Jingle Bell Ruby is just stunning. It's definitely one of my top favorites the brand has ever done. I just love this play on the Christmassy colors. It's giving Grinch to me. It's just so pretty. These shimmers are everything. I love this palette. I've had such an absolute blast playing with it. And same with the Classic Autumn. I think this is genuinely just so good. I love these like autumnal tones, very grungy and earthy. It's giving Thanksgiving. It is so, so, so cute. I'm such a sucker for these colors. These metallics are so shiny on the lids. I really, really like this. I've really enjoyed seeing how much this brand has stepped things up. Ensley Reign launched their second mini palette in their little Woodland Critters series last month. The second one is the Hoppy Go Lucky. This one's kind of like a mostly neutral toned. You can kind of take it a little cool or a little warm depending on if you play with this taupe or the orange. And then we have two really pretty shifty shades in the middle. Very pretty. It is only 6 pans, so you're only going to be able to do so much with it. But I feel like if you're into like a mostly neutral based palette with like a couple pops of shifty shimmer, you would love this. I think it's so cute, and I'm very excited to see what is to come going forward. Unearthly released their Just a Taste palette. I believe there's a whole collection alongside of this, but I personally only have the palette, and it is so pretty. I have had so much fun with this one. It is just gorgeous. I love the way this is laid out. I've said this a couple times, but I feel like this is just dingy, grungy winter, and then this is like very autumnal, so it's very much a good kind of cross from autumn into winter. It's so pretty. The mattes are delicious. I love the way they look on the eyes. They are so, so pretty, and these shimmers are so just smooth metallic, really pretty sparkles and shifts in them. I am very, very into this. Definitely one of my favorites the brand has done. I just feel like Unearthly also has just really stepped it up over the last like, I want to say 1.5 years or so, and I'm just so into it. Oh, so many palettes. Okay, break from palettes. I did make a very teeny tiny Sephora order, mostly just like restocks of things. But a couple things that I added to my collection are 2 fragrances. I love, love, love the Kayali fragrances. I think they're so good, and I pretty much always treat myself to 1 or 2 of them during the sale. And I personally always get the minis because it's gonna take me forever to even go through a mini. I don't really need to personally splurge on the full size. So this is the size I usually get. They didn't make this scent Burning Cherry in this size, so I just got this one. I wanted this last Sephora sale. They didn't have this specific bottle, so I waited. They still don't have this bottle, so I went ahead and got it now. So we have Vanilla Rock Candy. This one just smells like sweet, yummy, fluffy, and it's just so cute. Like it almost kind of smells like a body spray you'd spray like in middle school, but like definitely elevated to be more adult. This is just so good. I love a sweet scent. I think it's so nice. Burning Cherry though, I mean, you can already see I've used quite a bit of this already, and I've only had this for I want to say like 2 weeks. I love this scent. I'm wearing it right now. I mix it with something I'm going to talk about later in a minute. This is just so good. I love this scent so, so much. It's very much like it's like warm but fruity. Like you smell that cherry, but it's very just warm and cozy. This is very winter to me in my opinion. I am not very good at fragrance. I'm very bad at like describing notes and things like that. The best I can give you is vibes. If you want like the actual notes, again, everything will be linked down below for you. I am not a fragrance girly. I just know what I like, and I like this. I personally just love like fruity and sweet scents, and this is like a fruity scent but done in such an elegant, warm, like sophisticated way. It's very like date night. It's so, so good, and I especially love it for the winter. I cannot stop wearing it. Lethal Cosmetics came out with their Spellcraft collection. First is the Spellcraft palette. I love a palette that looks like a book. Like nothing makes me happier. I just think it's so cool. You open it up and it's just this very pretty kind of like earthy purpley sort of vibe. I feel like it's very much kind of a half earthy tones, half purples. Such stunning shimmers. These are so reflective and sparkly and twinkly on the eyes. I am loving it. This is such a gorgeous palette. I also got the 5 multi-chrome pencils. I'm really, really liking these. I've worn one of these in my eyes pretty much every single day. I'm wearing one of them right now, actually. I'm wearing Hypnotic, this like darker purpley one. The shades I have are Hypnotic, Sublime, Synapse, Transcend, and Verve. I think these are so pretty. I feel like these are also different than my other multi-chrome pencils because these ones are a bit more light. I feel like they're a little bit brighter, more shifty, highlighty multi-chrome, whereas my other ones I feel like are deeper. So this gives me some variety, which I really appreciate. I also do have the liquid lipstick from the collection. It's in the shade Abyss. I just don't physically have it right now. It must be in a bag or something because I did wear it recently. I don't have it physically with me, but it's a black. The B-roll popped up on the screen at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, it's nice. Very like velvety, lightweight, very comfortable. I feel like it lasts a long time. Like I wore it all day the other day and it lasted just fine. So super nice. I'm always happy to have another black lip. I have the Blend Bunny in Lynn's Makeup Looks collection. Well, I guess also Glisten Cosmetics. It was like a 3-way collab. We have the 2 brands, Blend Bunny and Glisten Cosmetics, and they band together to collab with Lynn's Makeup Looks to make this one giant collaboration. So I guess we can talk about maybe the Glisten Cosmetics side of the collection first. We have the eyeliner palette. This is all water activated liners. These are such cool colors. I love all the different variety we have. Really cool split pans. I do like water activated liners. It's not something I do every single day by any means, but on the days that I do want like little polka dots or a little line of something, or to really accentuate a cut crease or something like that, I do like grabbing water activated liners. So these are super fun. I also have the 5-piece set of liner brushes, and these are all just so teeny tiny, precise, different lengths. So like all that you need for graphic liner. This is perfect. I can never have too many of these, and I don't have that many to begin with, so this is a great addition for me. And I have the Juicy Tint. This is very much a very liquidy product, and then when you apply either a lot or a small amount, it leaves a tint behind. It's very much a bright orangey peachy shade, very, very vibrant. I personally love pairing this with a dark lip liner. I think it's so pretty. And this is very comfortable and really, really lasts all day. It just looks nice. I'd never tried really anything quite like this, where it's this liquidy of a texture and then it's like a tint. I liked it. I'm impressed with this. And now moving on to the Blend Bunny side of things, we have the palette itself. I actually used this palette for part of my look today, the like purpley matte situation. I use like the raspberry and the light purple to blend it out. Really love Blend Bunny's formulas. They're always one of my favorites. Their mattes are just so good. They blend so easy. And I love seeing a smaller palette from them. I do like that even though it's a rainbow palette, we have kind of an interesting take on the colors. Like they're all a little bit like weirder tones, which I do appreciate. I've said it already, but I'll say it again. I do wish the collabs had been spaced out quite a bit more, because I feel like the collabs were kind of like one after another with this brand, but I did like seeing kind of what each collaborator came out with and kind of forming their own perfect collection. So this is super fun. And the two like shifty duochrome shades are so pretty. There's also a brush set with the Blend Bunny side of things. As you can see, they're very used. All shapes that I enjoy. We have various like packing and pencil brushes and a teeny blending brush. These are all very useful and I really like them. And last is a pair of lashes, which the lashes themselves are upstairs stuck to my bathroom counter. Because that's where I left them after I wore them, but they're very pretty, just big, fluffy. I don't wear big lashes that often anymore. I very much kind of transition into just mascara, which I enjoy. But these are really, really pretty. On days that I want a giant lash, I will absolutely reach for these because they are stunning. On top of Dede Signature re-releasing the palettes from last year, they did launch a new palette. I believe this is also their last launch for the year. This is the Fearless Holiday. I love this so much. I cannot say enough good things. This is one of my favorite palettes of the year. I just love this color story with my entire soul. For me, it's definitely like an elevated Ace Beauté Flare, which was my favorite palette years ago. This is just stunning. The shimmers are everything. The mattes are so beautiful. I'm very, very, very impressed with this palette. I think it is so, so cool. What's Up Beauty came out with blushes and bronzers. I only have one shade of the bronzer because I'm a ghost, but I did opt for all 4 of the blushes when they were reaching out to send stuff to me. So the bronzer I have is the shade Light, and I really like this marbled effect, and this little bit of purple that runs through it, I feel like just gives it the prettiest tone where it's not too overkill, it's not too orange, it builds and blends so beautifully. This is honestly one of my favorite bronzers I've ever tried. I just love the application. It's so soft and diffused looking, and it just looks so good. I can't get over it. I was not surprised that I liked it because I thought it would be fine, but I'm just surprised at how much I'm in love with it. And then we have the 4 blushes as well. And again, these all have that really pretty kind of marbled texture in the pan. And the shades are Peaceful Pisa, Serene Sienna, Relaxed Roma, and Gentle Genova. I'm actually wearing the Gentle Genova one right now on top of a different cream blush. But these are beautiful. They're very, again, just kind of soft and diffused. They aren't overkill. I feel like they build up and blend so nicely, and I love all these different tones. Moving on to Glossier, they sent me over a few items. I've never gotten PR from them, so this was so exciting. First being the Future Dew Solid, which I'm so stoked about. I've used it multiple times, but I had to tell myself to stop because this is going to be perfect for travel, because the Future Dew is one of my favorite things ever to use for primer, but bringing the liquid bottle is awkward when you're flying, you know? So the solid is gonna be perfect. And this literally is the exact same thing as the liquid. It's just in a solid form. Like you just spread it around your face and blend it out, and it is beautiful, highlighty, delicious magic. I love this so much. They also sent over the mascara, the Lash Slick. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it most days actually, and even over the last couple of days I didn't use this and I used other things, and I found myself missing it. And then when I put it on again today, I was like, I just love how lengthening it is. And my lashes, I've said it before, they're very stubborn. They're stubborn to hold a curl. Over the time of using like lash serums, and now I have a heated lash curler, it definitely helps, so I'm able to get more oomph out of my lashes. But I do love just how lengthening this is. I noticed such a difference with this. They also sent me 3 of the fragrances, which I'm really enjoying. First is just the classic Glossier You. It's just very clean, fresh smelling. I really enjoy this. I think this is gonna layer with a lot of my light, like sweet ones really nicely. I also have this one. I think this is called the Glossier Dew, something like that. This one's a little bit more light and florally. It is pleasant. I'm not the biggest floral fragrance person, but I do feel like this has a little bit of sweetness behind it that I can get behind. That was a weird way of phrasing it. You know what I mean. I'm enjoying it enough. But my favorite of the 3 is this one. I believe this is called the Glossier Rev. This is so beautiful, and I feel like it layers so nicely with that Burning Cherry from Kayali. This one's a bit more of like, again, just kind of a warmer, sweet scent. It is so beautiful. It is just so, I don't know, romantic date night, but still sweet. It is so nice. I really like this one. Moving on to Ensley Reign again, they came out with their Light in Your Eyes collection. And I personally tested out the highlighter and the palette. The highlighter is so pretty. It's just this like swirled, multicolored situation. It does just look mostly icy on the cheeks, but I feel like when the light hits it in different ways, the different colors kind of reflect and pop through. It is so pretty. And of course, the Light in Your Eyes palette. I'm very into this one. I'm very impressed by it. I feel like it's just such a good combination of like cooler tone neutrals meets grungy shades. This is a way to make neutrals interesting for me because I'm just not a neutral person. Very much neutrals with a twist. It is stunning. I love all these different shifty shimmers. It is so pretty. I love the quality. Everything is amazing. And I just think this is stunning. This was very well done. Very into it. Cosmic Brushes sent me over their 'Tis the Season holiday collection and also their Sinister mystery box. We'll go over the holiday collection first. I did recently just post like a 2 looks 2 collections video. I want to say within a week of this video going up probably. So if you want to like see everything like being played with, you can check that out. But like I said, everything has been used, so you can go check out all the videos. First, we have 2 cream blushes. These are so pretty. We have the shades Mary and Nutmeg, kind of a softer pinkish red with like a very gingerbready brownie sort of shade. I'm wearing the Nutmeg one today with that What's Up Beauty blush layered on top of it. These are so pretty. They're very much a like emollient creamy texture, like very creamy. They aren't that kind of cream where it dries down, like it stays creamy. So I personally like wearing a powder over top of it. But these are lovely. They are very pigmented. They blend out so nicely. I think these are stunning. And I'm just excited to be trying new products from the brand because I've only ever tried palettes thus far. I think that's all they've made thus far. So I'm excited to see them branching out. There's also 2 lipsticks in the collection. We have Ginger Snap and Santa Baby. These shades are so cute and they match the blushes perfectly. Just kind of a beautiful red and then a yummy gingerbready shade. I just love. This formula is very creamy, very comfortable. I'm very impressed by it. And we have the 'Tis the Season palette. It is so pretty. I just love these colors. It's very much like kind of bold, classic Christmas. Somebody recently in my comments said this is like, I guess there was a tin of candies back in the day and they would wrap the candies with like this color like foils, and I think that's so cute. Like I can definitely visualize like a box of candies with like colorful wrappers for Christmas. I think that's so precious. It's giving colorful presents under the tree. It's giving colorful Christmas tree lights. It's just beautiful. I love this brand so much. I love their formulas. The mattes are so good, like some of my favorites ever, and same with the shimmers. They're just so delicious and metallic and shifty and just incredible. So very happy to have a Christmassy palette from them. And then next are the products from the Sinister mystery box. This pre-launched, I want to say back in October. I want to say early October, but I just got it recently and it's still available to order. And if you don't know what's in the mystery box and you want to keep it a total surprise, I will pop a timestamp up here of where to jump to in the video. But otherwise, let's just kick it off. We have 3 blushes. I have to keep the boxes for now because the names of the blushes aren't written on the blushes themselves and I don't want to forget what they're called. So I need to write them on the actual compact. We have the shades Dazed, Got Chills, and Heroine. The coolest shades, just like a soft kind of berry, very cutie baby pink, and then that vibrant purple is so cool. That purple would mix really nicely with either of those cream blushes. They are so much fun. In my video, I paired the purple with the baby pink, and it was just such a fun little combo. We also have the 3 lipsticks in the collection. We have Clarice, Nancy, and Salem. Clarice is just like, you know, soft, pale, kind of grayy nude. Nancy is a delicious dark brown, and then Salem is a lovely pumpkin-y orange. I love a grungy orange shade, and again, these are just so creamy and so comfortable, and these colors are just so good. And of course, we have the Sinister palette. This is so fun as well. Very much a kind of soft, muted, but still spooky kind of vibe. Like we have the grays and then the pops of purple and then the softer and also bold reds, like a really good mixture of soft and bold. It is so pretty. This shade is so funny to me. It's called Ghost, and it's like an eye gloss. Like it's just like a shiny, glossy shade. Not really something I like in my makeup. Like I don't want a glossy texture on my lids personally. It's just a me thing. But I do think it's funny that it's in here. Even though that's a shade that I'm personally not really going to use, I think that's funny for like a spooky palette. I think that's humorous. Wow, believe it or not, we are actually almost done. I can't believe it. Well, Clionadh and Bad to the Brow collaborated on the Light Scatters collection. First is the palette. I just think these multi-chromes are so pretty, and this is just such a fitting collab. Millie has been like the queen of multi-chromes for years and years and years and years. So this is just perfect. I'm wearing this like berry shade all over my lid, kind of blended into all those raspberry mattes. I have this one in my inner corner, and I did use this one as my face highlight. Everything is just so shifty and smooth. Clionadh's shimmers are just so unmatched. They are so, so stunning. And this is just such a cutie little palette. There's also a little brush set with the collection that I love. These are so teeny and perfect, and I love them. I will absolutely reach for these again and again. We have the Shine On Shimmer Primer. If you know me at all, you know I use some kind of glitter primer with every shimmer ever. I've been doing it for years, so this is just like perfect for me. I love just having new products like this to test out, and I've been loving this. I've been using it the last like week or so, and I think it's so nice. I think the shimmers layer so nice on top of it. Everything stays put. Everything pops nicely, so I'm happy with it. And last is the Nail Polish Trio. These are so pretty. We have the shades like, you know, 1, 2, and 3. I'm actually wearing the shade number 2 right now if you want to kind of see like a closer look at it. Like those shifts are so pretty. I love them so much. Like you can kind of see it on my thumb there. Like so radiant, so delicious. I love these colors, and I really like Clionadh's nail polishes. I have a few of them and I really enjoy them. Pharmacy sent me over some skincare products, which I'm so excited about. I'm not super familiar with this brand. Like I'd heard of them, and I'm pretty sure I've tried this first product in the past, like either like a sample size in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm, or maybe even a Sephora sample like a million years ago. But this is the Green Clean Makeup Cleansing Balm. I've been using it the last few nights, as you can tell, and I just love this. I love any kind of makeup like melt away cleansing balm. It's my favorite way to take off my makeup. I always just use something like this to remove my makeup, and then I go in with another cleanser to actually cleanse the skin after the makeup is gone. But this is so nice. It melts everything off so nicely, and then my skin feels great. I like it. I like it a lot. I also have this moisturizer, the Honey Halo Moisturizer. It's in such a nice bottle, and I've been using this the last few nights and mornings actually. I feel like it's lightweight to where it doesn't feel heavy on my skin, but it feels so deeply nourishing. I really, really like this. I have normal to dry skin for reference. It's not super oily or anything, so I do like a good moisturizer. And this has been really, really nice. I like the way it feels. It feels just very light and airy and fluffy on the skin. It's really nice. And last is the Lip Smoothie Lip Mask. This is really, really nice as well. I've been putting it on my lips every morning and night, and it just feels so good. It sinks in so deeply. And I feel like I've tried quite a variety of lip masks. I feel like my #1 favorite is the Lawless one, the Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. It's so nice. Really like the Sigma one as well, but this one is probably gonna be a top contender as well. It just like nourishes so deeply. My lips feel so soft, and we have entered the chillier months. Even in Florida, like right now it's kind of chilly for Florida. It's in like the 40s today, which is kind of unheard of, but it's been nice having all this nourishment for my skin. And last but not least, I did pick up a couple melt products during the sale. So the first one being the Skin Glazing Powder. I've used this a lot the last couple days. I think this is so nice. If you've been here for a while, you might know that I've loved the NYX High Gloss Finishing Powder for years, but it got discontinued. I did stockpile quite a few back when it was getting discontinued, so I have like a few left. But this, honestly, Very similar, if not a better version. So this is great. This is a great replacement. I have the shade Fair. It's lovely. I personally don't put it under my eyes because it's very highlighty, but for like the perimeters of my face, like it just leaves everything so glowy and soft and not flat looking. I love this. If you like radiant skin, you would love something like this. I picked up 3 more lip pencils because I really enjoy the ones that I already own. These ones are the shades Bear, Cashmere, and Cinnamon, and these are perfect. I'm wearing Cashmere today with a lipstick, and these are so good. I've already worn Bear and I've already worn Cinnamon. These are just such good lip pencils. I feel like they're creamy and they have nice color, and I love. This is a great formula. And then I picked up some new Bullet lipsticks. I really enjoy their lipsticks. I picked up a few of them a few months ago when they were having another sale, and I added some more to my collection that I'm loving. The shades are Hoe is Life, Laced, Lose My Number, Mum, and Tease. These are so pretty, just different shades of like nude. I have kind of like a warm yellowy kind of brown. I have like a really pretty grungy orange, just nice stuff. I'm wearing Hoe is Life right now, the lighter nude, but this is just such a good formula. It's matte, but it's like a comfy matte, and it's creamy, and it doesn't slide around, and it lasts really well. I just love this formula, so I'm happy to add more to my collection. And yeah, I think that is it. Big pile of makeup. We are through it. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you want any of these? Do you have any of these? Do you have any thoughts on anything? I would love to hear it down below. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave, leave a fruit emoji. I don't know why. Fruit just seems appropriate right now. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram and BATTYBEAN there as well. Also, if you want to, you can subscribe. I'm posting most days over here, and you can join my channel memberships. Link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only video once a month. Also in my description box, my second channel is linked down below if you would like to hop over there for some additional content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.